Many of you might be feeling heavy, grief, and going through sleepless nights. You lie down, but your eyes do not close. You close your eyes, but your mind stays awake. Thoughts move like waves. Memories appear without invitation. Feelings sit on your chest like a quiet weight. You try to understand what is wrong, yet nothing seems clear. This is because you are carrying more than you show. You are holding emotions that you never gave words to. You are strong in front of people, but tired inside. And Allah knows this tiredness, even when the world does not. There are nights when silence becomes loud. The room is quiet, but your heart is not. You hear the clock. You hear your breathing. You feel the space around you. And in that stillness, everything you pushed away during the day comes back. You remember moments. You remember losses. You remember prayers you made with tears. You remember hopes that are still waiting. This heaviness does not mean you are weak. It means you cared deeply. It means you tried. It means you trusted. And sometimes trust comes with pain. Many people believe that grief only comes after loss. That is not true. Grief also comes from waiting too long, from giving too much, from staying silent for too many years, from being patient when no one noticed, from holding faith when answers did not come quickly. You are grieving a version of life you hoped for. You are grieving peace that has not arrived yet. And Allah sees this grief even when you smile. Sleepless nights often come to those who think deeply, to those who reflect, to those who ask themselves hard questions, to those who care about doing right, to those who fear Allah and do not want to harm others even when they are hurt. These nights are heavy because your heart is active, your conscience is awake, your soul is searching for comfort. Sometimes the heart becomes heavy because it is full of unspoken words, full of responsibility, full of patience, full of dua that you whisper quietly. You may feel alone in those moments, but you are not alone. Allah is closer than you think. He hears the sighs you do not explain. He understands the tears you hold back. He knows why sleep escapes you. You might ask yourself why this is happening now. Why at night? Why when everything stops? It is because during the day you are distracted. You work, you talk, you move, you serve. But at night, there is no escape. The heart finally speaks. The soul finally breathes. And what you avoided listening to during the day becomes impossible to ignore at night. This heaviness is not a punishment. It is a sign that something inside you needs care, needs rest, needs trust, needs to be placed back in the hands of Allah. Sometimes Allah slows the world around you so you can hear your own heart. Sometimes He keeps you awake so you can speak to Him when no one else is watching. There are people who laugh loudly during the day and cry silently at night. There are people who give advice to everyone and feel lost themselves. There are people who look strong and feel broken inside. If this is you, know that Allah never wastes pain. Every sleepless night is seen. Every tear is counted. Every moment of patience is recorded. Your grief may not have a name. It may not have a clear reason. That makes it harder. When people ask what is wrong, you do not know what to say. You only know that something feels heavy. Something feels incomplete. Something feels unresolved. This kind of grief comes from the soul, not from events alone. You may feel guilty for feeling this way. You may think others have it worse. You may tell yourself to be grateful, and gratitude is important. But denying pain does not heal it. Allah does not ask you to pretend. Allah asks you to turn to Him with honesty. Even prophets felt grief. Even the best of people cried. Feeling heavy does not reduce faith. Sometimes it proves it. There is wisdom hidden in these nights. Wisdom that teaches you to rely less on people and more on Allah. Wisdom that reminds you that peace does not come from control, but from surrender. Wisdom that shows you that your heart was never meant to carry everything alone. You are feeling heavy because you're holding on to things Allah wants you to release. You are carrying worries that belong to the future. You are replaying moments that belong to the past. And your heart is tired from traveling between what was and what might be. Allah invites you to be present, to place what you cannot change and what you cannot control into His care. Sometimes healing does not come as relief. Sometimes it comes as understanding. Understanding that life is a test. Understanding that not everything will make sense now. Understanding that patience is not passive. It is active trust, and trust takes energy. That is why you feel tired. When sleep does not come, try not to fight it with frustration. Turn it into conversation with Allah. Speak to Him as you are, without perfect words, without fear, without formality, just truth. Allah listens in the quietest hours. And sometimes the heart becomes lighter simply by being heard. You're not broken. You are becoming aware. You are not lost. You're being guided inward. You're not weak. You are human. And Allah created you knowing exactly how much you can carry. This phase will not last forever. Nights change. Hearts heal. Answers arrive in ways you do not expect. One day you will look back and understand why this heaviness shaped you, why it softened you, why it brought you closer to Allah. Until then, be gentle with yourself. Rest when you can. Pray even when you feel empty. Trust even when you do not understand. And remember this truth deeply. Allah is with the hearts that feel heavy, and He never leaves them alone.
O God, You are the creator of all hearts. You know what we feel before we even understand it ourselves. You see our tears when no one else does. You hear our silent prayers in the middle of the night. We come to You now with open hearts, asking for Your help and Your guidance. O God, if what we are feeling right now is meant for us, if this person is truly written in our destiny, if this connection will bring goodness into our lives and help us become better versions of ourselves, then please make the path easy for us. Remove whatever stands in the way. Bring clarity where there is confusion. Bring courage where there is fear. And help us to trust in Your timing, even when waiting feels so hard. But oh God, if this is not meant for us, if this person or this situation will bring us pain, if it will lead us away from our true purpose, if it will hurt us in ways we cannot yet see, then please remove it from our hearts. We know this is not easy to ask for, but we trust that You see what we cannot see. You know what we do not know. And what You have planned for us is always better than what we plan for ourselves. God, we ask You to protect our hearts. In this world, it is so easy to be deceived. It is so easy to see what we want to see instead of what is really there. Grant us wisdom to recognize genuine love from false promises. Help us to see people for who they truly are, not who we hope they will become. Give us strength to walk away from anything that does not serve our highest good, even when every part of us wants to stay. God, we pray for patience. We live in a world that moves so fast, where everything is instant, where waiting feels like punishment. But we know that the best things in life are worth waiting for. Help us to trust Your timing. When we feel anxious, calm our hearts. When we feel desperate, remind us that You are always working behind the scenes. When we feel forgotten, show us signs that You are near. God, we ask you to heal every wounded heart that is listening to these words right now. For anyone who has been betrayed, grant them the strength to trust again. For anyone who has been abandoned, remind them that you never abandon your children. For anyone who feels unworthy of love, help them see themselves through your eyes, as the precious creation that they are. For anyone who has given up hope, restore their faith that better days are coming. O God, we pray for clarity in our relationships. Help us to communicate with honesty and kindness. Help us to listen with open minds and compassionate hearts. Where there is misunderstanding, bring understanding. Where there is distance, bring closeness. Where there is doubt, bring certainty. And where there is love, let it be pure, healthy, and true. God, we ask you to guide us toward the right person at the right time. Not just someone who makes our heart race, but someone who brings peace to our soul. Not just someone who is beautiful on the outside, but someone who is beautiful on the inside. Not just someone who says the right words, but someone whose actions match their words. Someone who will respect us, cherish us, support our dreams, and walk beside us through all the seasons of life. Oh God, we know that we are not perfect. We have made mistakes. We have hurt others and we have hurt ourselves. We have been selfish at times. We have been impatient. We have doubted your plan. Please forgive us for all the ways we have fallen short. Cleanse our hearts of bitterness, jealousy, and anger. Fill us instead with love, gratitude, and peace. God, we surrender our worries to you. We release our need to control everything. We stop trying to force things to happen on our timeline. We accept that some doors close because you are protecting us from what is behind them. We trust that when one door closes, you always open a better one. We believe that your plans for us are plans of hope and goodness, not plans to harm us. O most compassionate one, we place all of our hopes, all of our dreams, all of our fears into your hands. You are the one who writes destinies. You are the one who brings hearts together. You are the one who heals what is broken. We trust you completely, even when we do not understand. We have faith in you, even when the road is dark. We know that you are always guiding us toward what is best. Please accept this prayer. Answer it in the way that is perfect for each person listening. Give us what we need, even if it is different from what we think we want. Keep our hearts connected to you above all else, because that is where true peace is found. We ask all of this with humble hearts and complete trust in your infinite wisdom and endless love. Amen. 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 May you be blessed beyond measure. May your heart find the peace it is searching for. May the right person find their way to you at exactly the right moment. And may you always remember that you are loved, you are valued, and you are never alone. God is with you always. Keep your faith strong. Keep your heart open. And keep trusting that something beautiful is on its way to you. Until the next message, take care of yourself. You are more special than you know. Amen.